That down. Let's move on to this, shall we? You know what I didn't know, but I just found out like last night?
I do not.
Apparently they're making a Street Fighter movie.
Doesn't surprise me.
No.
I didn't know, but it doesn't surprise me.
You're right. It doesn't surprise us because with the success of, that we had with Mario Brothers, the success they're having with Minecraft, the success having with Last of Us, we got God of War coming from the greatest showrunner of all time. And not surprised that they're going to take more cracks at some video game stuff. But man, according to Deadline, they're actually putting together a pretty solid cast. Not necessarily the greatest acting talent on the planet cast, but a big name cast nonetheless. As according to Deadline, Andrew Koji from Warrior, Jason Momoa, Noah Centineo, who was in that Black Adam movie, by the way. And by the way, he was really quite good. And WWE star Roman Reigns are lined up to star in the new Street Fighter movie.
That's a pretty formidable lineup.
That's a gang of guys you don't want to run into in a dark alley.
Roman Reigns, the king of Wethead.
The king of Wethead. Of course, Andrew Koji could kill everybody. But this is what Deadline writes. Andrew Koji, who was also in Bull Train, Jason Momoa, Noah Centineo, Roman Reigns are in talks to star in Legendary's live-action Street Fighter movie based on the Capcom video game, sources tell Deadline. Reps for the studio declined comment, and the plot of the film remains under wraps, because that's the big thing, right, for a Street Fighter movie?
Yeah.
The plot. Anyway, in February, Bad Trip's Kitao Sakurai, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, boarded as director, inheriting the project from Talk to Me's Danny and Michael Filippo, who attached themselves in April 2023, following the Legendary acquisition of exclusive film and TV rights to the Street Fighter IP. The film adaptation is being co-developed and co-produced alongside Capcom, the developer and publisher of the video games. No word has emerged yet on who has written and who specifically will produce the actioneer. All right. You come to me and say they're going to do a Street Fighter movie. I'm going to go, what is there to tell with a Street
There's
Fighter?
no more Raul Julia.
Yeah. And I don't think you're going to get Jean-Claude back.
I mean, you might.
Maybe. Yeah, he might be available. But then, after hearing they're going to do a Street Fighter movie, Andrew Koji, who, by the way, if it wasn't for that damn awful Snake Eyes movie, I think he'd be a much bigger star right now. Like, I mean, he was really good in it as Storm Shadow. Anyway, that was his first real big thing on the big screen after doing Warrior, and it kind of, I don't know, I think it derailed him, but he's awesome. Jason Momoa, this Noah kid's really good. And Roman Reigns, but that's cool. He's not about to win any Oscars, but that's cool, right? It is, after all, a Street Fighter movie. So I'll tell you what, I went from, in the span of 5 seconds, going, Street Fighter movie? Whatever. To, oh, this looks like it could be some kind of stupid fun. So you know what? Against my better judgment, I'm going to say sign me up. And I'm looking forward to finding out more. We want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Stitch Fix. Guys, you know I love movies, but you also know I have absolutely no fashion sense, and I absolutely hate shopping for my clothes. But thankfully, I have found a better way. Stitch Fix online personal styling makes it easy. With Stitch Fix, I get a stylist who understands my style, size, and budget, and they do all the shopping for me. Because look, shopping and figuring out style can be overwhelming, especially for somebody like me. When it comes to getting dressed, I don't even know where to start, to be honest. That's why I love having a Stitch Fix stylist. They really know what works for me. I get pieces that make me look great, and it's a real confidence boost. You just give your stylist your size, style, and budget preferences. You get to order boxes when you want and how you want, no subscription required. They send you personalized pieces, and the fit is always on point. No stores, no crowds, no stress. Just personalized looks that you will love. So guys, make style easy. Get started today at stitchfix.com/Campea. That's stitchfix.com/Campea. Anyway, Rob, you hear about this. What do you think?
Honestly, I don't think this could really lose. I mean, no, but seriously, if you have, it comes down to two things. First of all, the fight scenes.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. They've got, and I
And
would
if you got
say,
Andrew Koji in it,
yeah,
top notch.
and it's all about the fight scenes, and it's part of that. Along with that comes music, the cinematography, the direction, and the other thing it comes down to is the talent. And these guys, I want to watch these guys beat the hell out of each other, and if it's done effectively, we're kind of living in a golden age of both horror and lower spectacle action cinema. Like, John Wick stuff.
Right.
Bullet Train is a perfect example. I love that movie.
I think Bullet Train's fantastic.
I watch Bullet Train. It's good, but the more you watch it, it's one of those rewatchable. I love all the characters. It's got great action in it, and it's.
Come on, it takes place on a train.
You don't have to spend $200 million, and I think that's one of the great things about the John Wick IP. Call it an IP now. They've delivered. Sure. Do I ever get tired of watching dudes getting shot in the head in the John Wick movies? The answer is no, I don't. And with Street Fighter, imagine these 4 guys leading the way, but imagine who else they could get to be in the movie. I would think that every good stuntman in Hollywood would sign up. And if you shoot, the one thing that I hated about the Snake Eyes movie,
Right.
the editing and the cinematography I thought it was terrible.
You know what else was really bad in that movie? Everything. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
Well, with action scenes, especially fight scenes,
Yeah.
editing is the death of fight scenes, because what they try and do is what they didn't do in choreography, they try and make up with in editing, because every time you edit in a fight scene, the audience jerks.
Right.
Yeah.
And that to me is fake action. That is a director, and those are stunt people that didn't do their jobs.
Yeah, let me follow up on that. You mentioned what they lack in choreography. Here's the one nice thing I'll say about Snake Eyes. For the brief moments that I could actually see the choreography, it actually looked really good.
Right.
But the camera, let's say this is the camera. So it started with the cinematography, because the cameraman did this.
Oh, yeah.
And then to your point, then the editor went clip, 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 clip. And it's like, okay, I can hear swords clanging. This sounds like it's a great fight, but I can't see a fucking thing.
No, and that's why when you see movies like my beloved The Rad and The Rad 2,
Yep.
even radder, the fight scenes linger. You're watching guys, they're trading
Yep.
off, the choreography before you edit. And editing to me, editing action scenes is crucial, but it's a crutch where you create fake. By cutting too fast, you're creating, it's not the action you're watching, you're responding to the edits, and that is lame. And so that's why the fighting in this is crucial, and these guys can make it work.
I wonder if,
That's the thing.
I wonder if Roman Reigns is going to bring in some WWE money with this movie. Do you think
Like
people-
followers.
Oh, that's, listen, I guarantee you that is 100% the only reason he got a role in this, is the hope that some WWE fans will also come and watch it because Roman
Which they
Reigns
will.
is in it.
I
And
mean,
they
they will.
absolutely will.
Yeah.
Maybe even
I mean,
twice or 3 times.
Maybe even two or three
like
times.
who can he bring in? Who's going to join the party?
Well, odds are, though, if you're a fan of WWE, you're a fan of the video game Street Fighter at some point in your
yeah.
life.
If everyone knows me, like I'm the biggest Street Fighter fan. I think all fighting games should be like Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition. I didn't know this movie was happening, so I'm very excited for it.
Yeah, I didn't know until like a little while ago either. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? I'm not all that excited that they're making a Street Fighter movie on its own, but this kind of cast lineup, and then like Rob said, and then here's the other question. Who's going to play Chun-Li? Because I mean, that's going to be a big thing whenever they announce that.
It's gonna be Florence Pugh.
Florence, yeah, that probably. Oh, Anna Sawai. Sorry, I just
She's my new celebrity crush.
I just pulled a Lonely Island and jizzed in my pants. That would be amazing. Anyway, lots of other people can get. Question is for you guys. What do you think about this news? Whatever you think, jump down to the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.